Just a little quick update before this video starts. Um, I'm still taking questions for the Q&A. The thing that my brother was supposed to be sending me should be here soon. So leave any questions you have for me in the comment section, or if you're watching this from a Facebook platform, then just send me a message. It's open to anybody that sees the video, so any questions that you have for me about anything, I will answer in the Q&A. So I thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. How's it going, everybody? BlackCloud_EXE here, and welcome back to the channel. I know I've been gone for a while, but the reason I've been gone is because of depression. Like, I literally hit almost rock bottom, and I didn't know how to communicate that I was going through that as well as I wanted to. Like, I wanted to be able to. This was my problem. I didn't want other people to worry about me. Like, I didn't want to worry others with my problems, because I don't want to be the cause of somebody's stress, or add on to their problems, especially with my family. Like, I didn't want, they already going through something, so I didn't want to, be like, well, I'm going through this and that, pay attention to me, focus on me. But then again, only you can help people better understand what you're going through. You can't walk around saying that everything is okay when truly you feel like you're at the below the bottom. You gotta be able to be like, hey guys, I'm feeling this type of way. Like, I just need some friends to, help me through it. And I wasn't able to do that. Like, I talked to my mom once about it when it was still in like its early stages, and then like things just kind of got worse and worse. But I didn't express myself enough to them that I was going through all of this, and that my life was basically feeling suckish. But I realized that at the end of the day, if people, well, I say this before I talk about what I realized. I'm a family person. Like, I like to be in groups where I can help out, and it almost feels like a family away from your actual family, if not your actual family. But I wanted to be able to find some people that I can chill, be myself with. They mess with me, I mess with them. And I say, I don't mean like harass and talking about when I say mess with, I mean like be cool with. So I wanted to be cool with people like that, because when I left high school, that's how it was. Like, I basically was like, I don't want to say I was popular, because I wasn't really popular, but I had a group of people that actually genuinely cared for me. And going from that to a place where everybody would change on a dime, it wasn't good for me. Like, I should have took like some type of break to where I could put back up a barrier, so then I don't make mistakes like I've already made and let the wrong people in to only end up getting hurt in the end. But what I realized is, at the end of the day, you gotta realize who you are. The things you like, the things you don't. And the sooner you can figure out that, like, the sooner that things will become easier for you, and you will actually be able to enjoy what you're doing. Because there's gonna be times where you think that everything is going completely wrong, and you only tend to think about what's wrong with everything or that's going on really. And I know sometimes things will go wrong and nothing will go right, but you just gotta like believe in yourself. And I know this gonna sound funny as hell, but you know, you just gotta be able to have your own happiness inside yourself. Don't depend on other people to make you happy. And it is good to talk about your problems with people, but don't just go around everybody talking about your problems. You gotta actually be able to trust that person and know that, especially if you don't want your problem to be said like everywhere, put out everywhere. Like, you gotta be able to find out who you can trust, and if they actually if they're actually good people, if they can actually help you out and, you know, just stick by your side through everything, and that they're not just gonna go behind your back after talking to them and tell everybody that, yeah, this person told me about this, this, and this, because it sucks, to be honest, when you feel like you can trust somebody and then they just turn around and, you know, just betray you. But as people say, it's a part of life. Nobody life goes through perfect, but you might as well try to get damn close, because life is going to be a fight no matter what. It don't matter where you grew up. At some point in your life, everything is just going to turn upside down and then be like, what you gonna do about it? And that's when you find out who you truly are, like, because when you got everything, you know, comfort, you know that you got people in your corner, they ain't gonna never abandon you, and then one day you gotta leave them. And for that one day, everything goes wrong that could possibly go wrong. Like your car break down, you get dumped by your boyfriend or girlfriend, depending on if you're a guy or girl, well, either or, but everything is just gonna go wrong. And it's at that moment when you realize that only you can fix what has been broken. That only you can rebuild from it, and that you can't call upon your friend or anybody else, because they're not there. It's just you. You have to be able to pull yourself together and not let it break you down completely to the point where you just say, you know what, forget it, I'm done with all of this. Because I know people say that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and that you gotta keep on fighting because one day things will get better. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been on both sides of that. The side that says, you know, yeah, I just gotta keep on fighting, and the side that says, you know what, forget it, I've fought long enough, I might as well just give up. And to be honest, when you let your depression or stress win, that's when everything really will go bad, because that means that you've given up the strength, the power to be able to see the good in the world, and what's good that's been going on for everybody, because it's gonna be moments where that happens, and I'm not gonna say it like it takes strength to get out of a depression. Like, it's not an easy task, and you might need some support when you do it. There's nothing wrong with that. And I hate people that make fun of people with depression and like just laugh at all their problems no matter what they've been through. Like, those are the people that I can absolutely say that I hate. And I'm cool with just about everybody that I meet until you prove that you don't deserve my kindness. But the people that see a quiet kid and make fun of him, like, I hate those people because they don't know what that kid has been through that made them that made them to the point that they're at. You know, like it's been. Everybody has their journey. Nobody go through life without problems. Problems are gonna happen, whether it's you didn't get your homework done on time, you were late to a business meeting, or you were supposed to do something you forgot, or your car breaks down. Nobody gets life right. Like you're gonna have to be able to fight everything that's been going on. Like you, the people that this is just how I feel about it. The people that make fun of people that have problems, they'll do that because they know that they're also going through something, and it, I guess, making people feel worse about themselves somehow give them, I don't even know, satisfaction with themselves. But I don't think they ever view it from the point of the people that they're bullying. But to those people that do make fun of the quiet kid in class and try to bully them, take a second to realize and put yourself in that person's shoes. Because that person has been through something that makes them that way. And I didn't mean for this video to go in such a serious direction, but it was always on my mind, and I just got to get it out. I got to get better at communicating. So I'm about to do a transition, and then we're about to get right back in. Alright, so where we last left off, this is just me communicating how I feel about certain topics and certain things. I wanted to upload videos a lot sooner, but the depression was like, no, you're not gonna do shit. And I was like, okay, there's nothing I can do. But just like talking with my mom, and I love my mom. Like, they say that people aren't perfect, but to me, my mom is perfect in every way. Like, without her, I know that I wouldn't be where I am, because she was the one that gave me like the motivation to keep pushing forward, and that you got to keep your eyes on what you want, not what you need. Wait, no, it's what you need. Wait, I just messed that up. But it's what you need, not what you want, because people, everybody wants something, but it's what you truly need that makes it worth fighting for. Like, if you know that that you gotta get a certain grade, that so then you could get a dream job or get into the college that you always wanted to go to, and then something happened to where you fall and your grades aren't where they're supposed to be. And this kind of happened to me, so this is kind of a personal story, but you feeling down, don't ever beat yourself up when you're feeling down. That is the worst thing to do that you can possibly do in that situation. Don't do it. Like, yeah, you're gonna feel like you messed up and that you won't be able to change things, but you gotta fight like hell to change it. Because I had to graduate with higher than a 3.0 to keep a 32,000 scholarship to go to the dream school that I always wanted to go to. And I had to come up from like a 2.5, if not lower. And my mom, she was like, she's the type that will push you through, like, you know you can't do it, so why are you even trying? But when she says it in a way that you know that she's not messing around. Like, she not saying that to put you down any further. She's saying that to, bring you up and help you out. But I love it because she got me this far through that type of, inspiration. So I tell her every day I love her, that type of thing. I know y'all like, man, this nigga still tells his mom that you love her. He suck. But you gotta love whoever raised you to be the way you are. Well, that raised you to do right. Because I know not every parent knows how to follow the right direction. So I'll see y'all in a second. Alright, I had to do like a quick transition. Because I had an interruption during the thing that I was about to say. But as I was saying, parents, some parents, I'm just gonna say how I feel. It's my opinion, and if it catches hell for it, hey. But parents, they raise children based on how they were raised. So yeah, they might be able to do good, or they might be able to pull off having being able to provide a good role model for their kids. But at the end of the day, like, if your parent was raised in a household where everybody did drugs, drank, smoke, then that's probably the type of kid that they're gonna raise, because that's what they were around. Unless they want to provide different. And don't blame your parents for everything, because it may seem like they not doing much, but as you get older and you see the sacrifices that parents actually have to make for their kids, it was really eye-opening for me, at least. And as I said, all of this is just my opinion. You can just stop watching the video or skip past this part, but the way I was raised is, this is my mother speaking to me. And I know that I haven't said much about my father, but I'm not gonna say like he wasn't around all my life, but for a good chunk of my life, he wasn't around. But if you want to hear about him, my father taught me basically about nonviolence and, being able to withstand people that are ignorant and that try to, degrade you because of how you are. So that's where I built up most of my tolerance from. And he kind of got me to stop fighting. I don't know what I'm saying, like, he got me to stop fighting completely. What got me to stop fighting completely, I say completely because I made a promise to a friend, and I promised her that I wouldn't fight anymore. So that's where I gave up fighting completely, unless forced into a position where I have nothing else but to fight. So most people probably like, man, you would probably say something like that. But hey, it takes more strength to resist fighting than it takes to actually fight. most people might not get that, but there it is, coming from a non-violent point of view. For me, fighting was a way to express my anger and take out what's been going on and just be like, you know what, that guy stole my sandwich last week and are you trying to fight me? I'm gonna beat you like I was supposed to beat that guy that took my sandwich. Like, that's the reason that I fought. Or to protect others. But most of the time it was me being a butthole and just wanting to get out my anger and all of that stuff. But for the most part, fighting is almost pointless because I hate people that fight and then once they lose, they don't know how to take a loss and just grow from that. They gotta go grab their mama, cousin, machine guns, and other weapons. Those people, like, if you lose a fight, just accept your loss, get better, and then challenge them again. Don't go and grab your whole family just to come and fight somebody. For one, it's pointless and a waste of time. Two, why? Like, just why? What are you gonna get from beating up somebody that beat you with no weapons, hand to hand, but you upset and gotta go and grab a weapon now? Technically, you losing again. Because 9 times out of 10, when you go to attack that person with whatever you done brought, they ain't gonna have anything to defend themselves with. And if you that type of person that feels good about picking on somebody that's weaker than you, you're just an asshole. Plain and simple. Clean cut. Like, if you can't beat them fair and square, then don't try to hurry up and when they not on guard, then try to go and beat them up and be like, yeah, I did that because I had a weapon. Like, and to people that do that, karma is gonna get you. And most people probably not even believe in karma, but for me, I'm slowly but surely I became a believer in karma. Because if you just pay attention to like the little things, like say you stole a candy bar, and then one day you walking at school and then your candy bar end up missing, most people ain't gonna be like, oh, it's because I stole that candy bar last week. They're gonna be like, man, who the fuck took my candy bar? But karma, I feel like the more you give it power, the more that it shows that it's real, you know? And I ain't trying to be on no spiritual level talking about all of this, but it's just me rambling and clearing my mind of a lot of things right now. So for those that are sticking with me through this, thank you. For those that probably fast forward to this part, thank you for just watching the video, I guess. But it's been a constant struggle, and I know that it won't end until I learn how to communicate better and possibly figure out myself some more, because I thought I had a clear understanding of myself, but things change. So the understanding that I had about myself changed, because my point of view was, alright, you know what, I don't care about nobody. Don't nobody care about me, why do I gotta care about them? And then slowly but surely, that turned around to, well, I care about just about everybody. And I hope they care about me like they say they do. and that was just one of the transitions I went through in life. Like, nothing is ever set in stone, because one day that stone will break, and whatever you made in that stone will become something else. And that's just my way of saying it. And there may be some things that you may keep, like promises that you will keep and everything, but at some point in time, something is going to happen to where you get challenged on what you promised. Or, cause me, I'm not doing any drugs, drinking, I never did any of that, and I'm not. But I'm at a college that's basically filled with drugs, sex, and alcohol. And I'm a virgin that don't drink or smoke. So I'm not sure if that was life being like, ha, but yeah, I'm basically in the polar opposite of what I am. So now I gotta test my strength to make sure that I don't give in to this boohickey. But for the most part, this video is just kind of a therapy session for me. So for those that have stuck to the end, to where I'm at right now, I thank you all. And a quick shout out to my friends. My name is Fury, my high school buddy Jonathan. Dell's Gaming. He good people. Like, he stream almost every day, if not every other day. And you might see me in his stream, so anytime you free, go and check out his channel. My name is Fury as well. He might be. Right. What has the homie been up to? He might be doing some more Destiny videos coming up. And also, we did a hilarious collaboration on his channel, so go and check that out. We were playing Pokemon. So my mic dies at the end, so if you're wondering where Black Cloud went, that man is gone. But I'll leave a link in the description to their channels. Also, my boy Conflict Gaming, he came back after a break because he's been going through a lot as well, so go and check out his channel. All of these people make great content, so I'm pretty sure if you're enjoying my content that you'll enjoy theirs, because I enjoy it. But I thank you guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.